Hello you, welcome to Geekism and welcome back to Parkitect, the tale of two parks here over in Orchard Acres. It's all one park, it technically runs the same, but we do have to kind of figure out how to keep these, they're separate basically. There's a big lump of ground in the middle that we can't do anything about. So we need to try and run them as two parks until we get 600 people in the park, and then we can open stuff up. So, it looks like we're hemorrhaging cash, so let's see if there's anything we can do about that first of all before we carry on. I don't think there is, to be honest. We have a handful of rides and it's not really particularly making any money. So March, April, May, June. So we're in June at the moment. We're currently at 36. I'm hoping we're first into June. Time until next month. I think they're 5 minutes long, the months. So okay, so hopefully this will come in. Let's have a look at May then, our last full month. So 2, 4, 5 on ride admissions. So we're making money on ride admissions, but then we're losing money, mostly wages, research, building maintenance. Okay, so we need to try and then operating costs overall. Other, is that construction? Okay, yeah, so we got a reward for that one. What was that reward for? Alright, so mostly, yeah, we need to up the numbers a little bit. And the way we're going to do that is by building some coasters. So we're going to come up to finances here, we're going to come to loans, and we're going to take a pretty hefty loan, I reckon. Do you know what? 8 grand might be enough. Let me just have a little look at some of the small coasters that we can put in. We're not going to use these ones, but give us an idea of price. Right, build without scenery. Does that affect the price there? 8,000. See, I think that 8,000 is mostly scenery, as is that one. If you look at ones that don't have scenery, they're talking 3,000. So I reckon if we are cost effective, we can build 2 coasters, which is what we need. We need one on each side, you know. 2 coasters on either side. Now, I've just remembered seeing that somebody say, where is there anywhere to eat? That's because we forgot in the last episode to actually set these to be anything. So thank you to everyone who told me that. Hot dogs. I don't want the shopkeeper, I want the actual store. So hot dogs. Candy, I guess, which will change to drinks, and then this one can be balloons, and then the regular one's open. Okay, so hot dogs, candy, and balloons, and then we'll do the same all the way over here. Where are you? There we go. So hot dogs, candy, nothing to drink. That's crazy, right? And balloons. There we go. Okay, that'll give our haulers something to do, and also hopefully bring in a little bit of cash too. So, while they're getting set up, let's come back up here. Let's take a loan. I don't know if it's worth the grand monthly fee. It's a lot more, really, just for an extra grand. No, go on. We'll take this small one, and we'll really try our hardest to make it work. Okay, let's pause the game. And coming to these, so we've got a junior coaster and a mini coaster. I mean, neither of them are fantastic, but we'll probably just build one of each. Now what I'm thinking is entrance here, down, out, back again. Seems doable as a little coaster to start off with, and also it cuts off a lot of this issue there then. And then we can probably look at coming. We need to figure out which way to go next. Probably we'll get rid of this bit of path here and work this way, and have this as a double-ended, like an island there. We'll run a pipe under. Okay, cool. That's all sounds far too complicated, but we'll see how we get on. So entrance, kind of want this to be the entrance way, so we'll have it like. How do we squeeze this in? We need a loop round at some point, don't we? So if we bring it here, we can get a little loop round there. Okay, so build. This has got to. We're gonna stop building this when we get to 4 grand. Okay, any more than that, and we're gonna start to suffer. So let's build up here, and we will have to unfortunately lose these trees here. There we go. And is it worth keeping the thingy on there, or should we take it off and have a very slight like that instead? Let's have a look. Yeah, that's fine, and then we'll come down into a sort of proper drop. No, that looks stupid, doesn't it? Hold on. Let's see what it looks like actually with the truck going. Actually, no, that looks kind of right. Actually, okay. These very rarely have sort of straight. Really, it's mostly like helixes and helixes. So we will have a bit of straightness going on because it's kind of all we can do in this little bit of a run here. There we go. And if we come down this way, that way, and back there, that could be quite a good plan. So that a little bit bigger. So if we go, here, this should all be banked, really, shouldn't it? Okay, let's come back to there. Bank it in. Oh, did I not put that one straight? Yeah, I did. Yeah, okay. Still got the banking on, that's good. We're going to struggle to get it under there. We can always do a little bit of terrain. We're not spending mega money just yet. Okay, so if we build that one there, and then knock it out a bit. Oh, that's a shame. Is that just not going to fit under there? Well, you'd think it would, wouldn't you? Okay, let's go back to here and drop it down one, where we didn't before. There we go, now we can get underneath, that's good. We're going to struggle to get back through here, but we'll give it a go. Okay, so let's straighten that up. There we go, and then swing it around this way. That way, yeah. Okay, bring it up a little. Whether we get up to there, I don't know. But that's kind of where it has to be, right? So here we go, down there, and there. That's fun. I think it might just probably can't do what we want it to do though. Do we want it to do that? Yeah, it's not going to. Okay, so we'll have to keep it. I suppose we can use that to get over here then at least. Straightly up. Let's see, does it get there? Yeah, it does get there. Okay, so let's bring that here then. That way. No, we can't do it. See, that it'd be so good if we could do that and go down, but we can't. It just won't. The game won't let us. So the option now is, if we can get rid of these buildings, do we get rid of some of these and make it a thing, like a barnstormer kind of thing? So we can get rid of these pieces, you see, and then we can rebuild them like it's, you know, crashing through the barn. Alright, so we'll square that up there. Do we have to get off that? We have to get off that angle before we can do whatever else we want to do. Yeah, okay, well we'll have that as a regular straight drop then. How's that? Like that. Okay, yeah, that works pretty well, because then we can have a helix back up before we finish, hopefully. Okay, in fact, no, that's a bit too long on its own. As I say, we could probably go that far, but we won't. What we'll do though is there. Right, and then we'll start bringing it up, shrinking it down. There we go. Whether or not it's got the force it needs to get up to this bit, that's going to be the question. Oh, actually, we can do it. Will it let us do that? But won't let us build that one. Okay, that's interesting. So that was actually would be enough, I think. But how about that then? Okay. The problem is there we are high there. Let's see how it looks like it's going to get on. Oh yeah, it looks like it should do it. Okay, and then that leaves us for a couple of bunny hops at the end. Back down to whatever this height is here, 3. Okay. So we do something like that. No, how about... No, this is no good. Let's go all like that then. There we go, there's the 3. That's what we're trying to get back to. And then we can do something like that. So we've got a nice little bunny hop, and then we've just got to get it back around to the finish then, which is going to be a little trickier than I'd like. Well, I guess we just have to we're going to have to move this path, aren't we? Okay. Staff path is going to have to come outwards a little for now. This is obviously temporary anyway, to be honest, so that's not a massive problem. There we go. Oh no, was that all built on an angle? Ah, it was as well. Okay, well, let's go back to there then. That way, right? Yeah, and take the angle out. There we go. That's the bit we can't do. Okay, so that bit has got to be slightly raised. There we go. And then we can start coming into the final run. That's better. That's interesting. We can actually build that piece, isn't it? I suppose that is the ultimate bunny hop. That seems a little extreme for me. Yeah, they seem a little bit too intense, so I'm going to take those out and we'll put them in our own way. There we go. That's more like it. That is good that it will find those for you, so it'll help you out. There we go. Okay, and then finally we'll put a curve back on that. Actually, no, the curve should be on this piece, really, shouldn't it? Going into the curve. There we go. And then this bit, actually, it's going to come out again because we're going to curve around the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, so build that there. Yeah, there we go. So we'll go 20, build, pop it out 1, back down to smooth, build, and then it's just going to find its way back to the station. Perfect. Let's have a look at that. Looks like bunny hop. Crazy little helix around into a nice slow station. All right, good stuff. Okay, let's get it tested. We've got to put the entrance and exit on it there first, so let's clear all this out. Entrance can go right up there next to the go-karts. That's interesting, isn't it? Let's have that. So there's a queue line interacts with the go-karts. And there we'll start testing it, and while we're testing it, we'll run the game and we'll put some path work in. That came out a lot cheaper than I thought it was going to be honest, which is pretty good. She can't deliver resources to customizable shop. Can she not, or can she, actually? I think she can, though, can't she? Your name ain't Elizabeth, is it? No, so... Where's Elizabeth? Is it because she's trying to do it? That's a mechanic. Lisa, that was her name, sorry. Yeah, she's doing it now, she just has to refigure out the path, right? Okay, so let's get some path. Queue path. I want to take it from there. No. Well, I'd love to know where it takes the colours from sometimes. That piece there, perfect. Thank you. And then we can come here and we can go 1, 2, 3. And there's the entrance. Nice. I mean, actually, we could come right down here and really make use of the space, because to be honest with you, this is going to be one of the few rides that's actually actually opens, so we're in a bit of a mess here, but that's okay. Let's just go back here, and just do it all again. There we go. There we go, and then they could always chop that bit off, couldn't they, if they wanted to? Right. So let's charge 5 for this. I think you can charge like double what the excitement is or something, or divide the excitement by 10 and double it. So 360. So we can charge like $6 for that. We'll keep an eye on it. Oh, there's 2 trains going as well, which seems strange, seeing as we don't have any block brakes. But okay. So there we go. Is there anything we can do to make it look a bit better, this one? Junior coaster car. Are these even options, I think? Let's just, sorry, just before everyone starts getting into it, let's just, no, junior coaster car is it. Okay, so open up. We'll call it the Barnstormer then, because that seems to be an obvious one. It's quite a common name for coasters. Obviously the famous one being Goofy's Barnstormer at Disney. I think I can think of a few actually Barnstormers, to be honest with you, and I think that uses the space quite well. So what we really need to do is figure out what we're doing here to say to sort of explain that it's smashing through the roof. So let's put some roofing on the ground where it where it would land, I guess. And from that roof flat, we'll probably put a bit in there as well, more for sake of clarity, because that would, they wouldn't leave the building all open, really, would they? I know this kind of goes against what it should probably look like, but we can't keep the building completely open there. Oh, that's interesting. It uses a different length there to get a curve on it. That's neat, isn't it? Okay. There we go, and I don't really think we've got anything. Oh, see, sacks and hay bales, that's kind of, that's like quite farmy, right? So, these are actually quite a good idea, probably. Some of those. There we go. Looks like you come in a bit of a close call. There we go. I want that there. These ones here kind of come down here like they're being covered in the old roof. And what the other ones I said? Oh yeah, sacks. They're good. Let's talk about sacks, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Okay. There we go. Theming. What you gonna do? There's a crate. Okay, so we've got a couple of trees that are a little close for comfort, so we'll get rid of those. But that's probably a little close there, but and that was very close there, but I do like those trees, so we'll really replant some of them, to be honest, because they get because they add a lot to the scenery of the ride, I think. Trees, it makes the whole thing look. Oh, there's already hay there. Look, that's good, isn't it? Makes them look a little bit more realistic. Gives us a bit of a finer area to look at, and also it all helps covering up this kind of path here, which is good. Okay, and we'll take some small poplars as well. Really like the poplars. I said this in the last episode, I think. It's my favourite sort of original plant. You can obviously tell that they had somebody come in and do some tree work and stuff, and probably other scenery as well, but you can definitely tell that this is the OG. Okay, let's come over here and pick up some of these ones that we've used. Sort of fill out the area, slightly larger spots. Get rid of those when we need to. Yeah. Okay, and what else have we got over here? The willows. Don't want to go over the top with these because they're quite high detail, I guess. So we only really want to get a few of them in. Do kind of take up a lot of room, and then that's the last one. Is the bobbly tree, of course. These are great for bringing in a bit of height. There's a shortage on what? Ride parts, and safety will suffer. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. Okay, the barnstormer is in. What are people thinking about it? Let's have a look. I want to go on it, and it was awesome. Okay, that's good. So there's thing number one. We're still losing mega money. Ride admissions should be good, but they're not. Once the research is killing us, and now we've got loan payments as well, right? Yeah, maybe we need to... As soon as this drink is researched, I think we need to stop the research, because that's like 200 each year that we're struggling with. Each month, sorry. Oops, for banging, sorry. Have a quick drink. But also that's that 1200 minus 1200 is like total, right? Because that's taken into account all the other stuff we're spending money on as well, which is... Oh no, that's June's operating profit. So that doesn't include... June's operating profit is the number it shows there. So that doesn't include a loan or construction. No, so our operating profit still is way down. So building maintenance, research, and wages are our biggest issue right now, and ride maintenance. So we really need to up both parking missions and supplies. Cost us loads last month, but that maybe because that was the first one. Many of our guests are thirsty. I know. Got nothing to give you to drink, I'm afraid. Team 1 has finished hot drinks. Nice. That's like the worst thing you could have done. Okay, so I want to drop you down to 0 for now, so we can figure stuff out. Hide scenery, and what? Here. What do you need? Hot dogs. I think we probably need a staff room as well. I realise we've lost our hauler. So we'll leave hot dogs as hot dogs, and we'll change candy now to hot drinks. Hot dogs and hot drinks. There we go. And we'll do the same over on the other side of the park. Change candy to hot drinks. There we go. Okay, good. Now I think probably what our big problem here is that we haven't got staff rooms for our staff, so they're probably getting a little bit wound up. People are stomping round. What is this stomp, stomp, stomp? Is it just that you're going a bit quick? It's not that you're like angry. Right, so let's just check out our staff for a minute. Janitor, taking a rest, too tired to work. Delivering tea, wandering round, too tired to work. Wandering round, too tired to work. And we don't have any security. Okay, so yeah, I think maybe rather than building another coaster, we're going to have to look at building staff rooms, which is a bit boring. I suppose they're only £1,000. We'll have a little bit of money to play with. Alright then, that can go there, I guess. Problem is we're going to have to build one on this side as well, aren't we? Let's put one in here. There we go. Customizer shop is out of stock for 10 minutes. I know, because people keep wanting to have breaks, don't they? So let's have a look at decoration now. We're going to have a bit of a bad area here. We have a serious problem with vandalism. Okay, well for now, I'm afraid it's going to have to be a bit of a quick fix. As whilst we don't, we do have mechanics, we don't have any security. I'll tell you what, can we turn that decoration on while we do this? That's neat, isn't it? There we go. We can actually just see at a glance which ones are broken and how we go about fixing them. It's mostly, well actually it's pretty much everything. I was going to say it's mostly trash cans, but it really isn't, is it? It's pretty much whatever I look at. Okay, so those areas now should be good. We still have a bit of an issue here because of this thing here, which we can sort out in the future. That's not a problem. Over here, do we have the same sort of problem? Yeah, all of this queue can see this thing here, which isn't great, is it? So, but we have a litter issue that should be getting solved now because we have a janitor back on force, or at least will be once they finish their break. But here, yeah, main issue, look, as you can see, is this. So, quick fix on that then is to fence it off, basically. So, let's come into here, into fences. Fences, yeah, there we go. And there's a nice high wooden fence. Boom. There we go. And I don't think they can see it past the coaster, but just in case. There we are. And then that should basically fix that entire area. That's good. Looks like this here is just a janitor issue who's on top of it now. And otherwise, we're okay. Alright, good. Okay, so we're still really losing money. Wow. Let's have a look. Okay. Shops, food and drink sales coming in. Shop supplies are crazy high. Tempted to get rid of balloons because they're not making us much money. Look, food and drinks. Yeah, because the problem is you have to build double what you'd like to, right? I'd be more than happy with just one store right now with only 179 people in, but we have to build two because they have to be separate. So we can demolish all of this. Oh, I tell you what, I just have thought. I wonder if... Oh, that's not what I was to do. There we go. I wonder if all this building... Oh, that gave us money. That didn't, because they were just trees. Oh, now he's curious now, isn't he, as to whether or not these buildings actually will give him money. We'll leave that barn one in, but this can go. I was going to use this as like a big food court later on, but if that gives us a big influx of cash... No, maybe it's only stuff that we build then? We probably should have left that then. Never mind. Okay, must be only stuff that we build gives us cash. These two coasters are going. People are riding that, you know. I think that's going well. Let's have a look. Barnstormer was awesome. I want to go on it. Nobody's commenting that it's too cheap, and nobody's commenting it's too expensive. So I'm going to stick $1 on it. See how we get on. What do people think of go-karts? Go-karts was a really good deal. I don't have to be told that twice. What do people think of spiral slides? Long queue. All the vandals are left apart. Good. I didn't know we had vandals. Okay. What do people think of the boats? Not much, I guess. Is nobody's riding them. Nobody has any thoughts on the carousel. Twister will take forever. Yeah, tell me about it. Twister was a really good deal. Nice. Let's go for... I think we can get 350 on those, to be honest with you. We'll keep an eye on it. This has now gone down massively. That's good. Let's have a look. Last month's operating costs, 513. So, building maintenance was actually a little higher last month. We built staff rooms, I guess. Staff training didn't cost us anything. Research didn't cost us anything. It cost us a little. Maybe we didn't stop it quick enough. Park admissions 50. Okay. Many of our guests are hungry. There are shops selling food, I think. Why there are, aren't there? There are shops selling food. We just have nobody. Mechanic is taking a break. That's fine. Oh, no. Look, here we go. Lisa is delivering tea to customizable shop. That's all we need to know. As long as he's getting there, it's all good. Okay. I can't think of a quick fix for this number though. That's the problem because I'm not taking out a second loan. Although we might have to. Ride admissions. Ride admissions are pretty good, and covering the cost of rides. So really, this food and drink and souvenirs could be higher. Supplies. I didn't think supply. Why is it costing us that much straight away? Is that because when we first put them in? Maybe that's because when we first put them in, maybe we put one set in June and then it ticked over into July or something like that. Because if so, I'll get rid of all of them. Just have people miserable. Building maintenance, not much we can do about that. I don't think their research just stopped. Loan fees, again, not much I can do about that one right now. Wages, not really much I can do about that one now. I've got the minimum staff in both sides. Park admissions are absolutely terrible. Are people saying anything about park admissions? Where can I get something to drink? No high intensity rides. Park entrance is a really good deal. Park entrance is a really good deal. Let's try $8. See if that's considered too much, because that'll make a big difference, I think. And I think what we could do as well, if we really want to, well, let me save before I do it. That one there, save. Oops, save. Okay, resume. So what we'll do, let's shut the park down. Closed and send guests home. All of you, out. And what we'll do instead is start afresh with stuff stocked up, prices correct on stuff, and new people who are coming in with rides to ride. Yeah? There's probably an easier way of doing this, isn't there? Let's have a look. Finances. Park info. How do we look at a list of our rides? I can't get to the exit. Who can't get to the exit? Just checking there wasn't somebody randomly stuck in there or something. Okay. Everyone off the Ferris wheel. Off that. Off that. Off the boats. Everybody off the boats. Everyone out. Everybody out. Come on, come on, come on. There's 6 people in the park. Okay. And now what we'll do is, as those last 3 leave, boop boop boop, there we go. We're going to pause the game. And let's just double check everything's up and running for us to start over again. Right, so paused, yeah, on hold, so that's fine. So staff-wise, we've got 2 janitors taking a break, both taking a break, that's fine. There's one that side and one that side. We have 2 haulers, one that side and one that side. We have 2 mechanics, one each side, and that's actually it. We can't really afford security or entertainers. We'll now have a look at decoration. Actually, no, we won't. We'll click vandalism. There we go. That's an easy way of seeing it. And then we can use vandalism overview to fix all of this. That seems like it on that side. Over here, we're actually back on top of it over here, which is good. Tell you what then, let's just for sake, let's put a few bits down. I just realised there aren't many trash bins over this side of the park, so we'll add some of those in. That was probably causing a bit of grief with people throwing down litter and stuff. Okay. Decoration wise, couple of good spots, nothing crazy bad. Over there and over this side, couple of good spots, nothing crazy bad, unless that is just litter. Oh no, that's because they can see that little bit there. What's broken here? A bit of trash, that's fine. So source of bad decoration then, let's just keep it simple for now with a fence. Yeah, I mean you're always not going to be too happy, but that's fine. Okay. Alright, let's just do the exact opposite of what we've just done. We're going to open the park. We're going to open all the attractions. Like so. And... oh, we never actually closed that one. Or we closed it and opened it. Or there was just nobody on it. Either way, they're all open again. And that one. Okay, and hopefully we can earn some money. Let's click go and see what happens. Staff are going, rides are testing, people are starting to come in, okay, and those people coming in are all going to be... oh, okay, so let me just stop the game. Stop, pause, because you walked away there. I'm not paying that much for park entrance fee, okay, and you didn't seem so happy about it either. I'm not paying... oh no, that's the same person. Okay, so what did you think? Park entrance fee is a good deal, see? You can't win with these people. What did you think? I'm guest number 250. Good for you. Park entry is a good deal. Alright, so for the most part, actually, I reckon park entrance fee could be $10. If they're saying it's a good deal, I'm just going to watch the next few. See, a couple left there. Look, but you... Okay, so for you three who came in, what did you think? Nothing. So if you think nothing, that means you're not... Oh, you actually thought it was a good deal still. And who was the one who didn't? You? There? James McCoy? You tight little so-and-so. Okay. So there we go. We've kind of doubled the money that was coming in. It's a little annoying they've got to come all this way. For, what have we got turned off here? Hide paths for some reason. I was going to say that paths look weird. It's a little annoying you have to come all this way, but I just can't afford the depot right now. Which would fix this for us. People are coming in, go-karts are going. Doing an alright job. A couple of people on the spiral slide, and then over this side of the park. Queues are okay. Yeah, definitely. I'd love a woody here. I think a wooden coaster coming round here would look really good, but what are you going to do? Okay, if this doesn't fix it, then I don't know what does, because honestly, I think there's not much else we can do here. Thunderstorms don't help, if I'm honest. Thunderstorms don't help at all. So what are you all saying it's too expensive? I'm not paying that much. I'm not paying that much. My worry is that we're losing out on people with it being that expensive. Maybe let's just... We're not getting anywhere near enough people in. Let's just go down to 7 then. And because surely people in the park are money, right? So you've stopped. You are now stuck. No. Gonna change your mind, but you didn't. So we've got very few people coming in now. Is it just because it's raining? Okay, weather's nice. Let's see. There we go. People coming in now. Okay, good. Let's see what all these think. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, all of those we're happy to pay. And just get on with it. All this little group here, let's have a look. Guy there hanging around thinking about it. Okay, all these people coming in, they're all spending money. Okay, we're good and we're gravy. You know, but this side, everyone's pretty happy getting in as well. Okay, maybe that was it. Maybe that's what we needed to do. We needed to start afresh, grand reopening kind of thing, you know, and play it that way. Maybe that was the way to go. See, it looks here like we're earning money. I know minus 74 was last month's. Was October's operating profit. See, look there, November we made slight operating profit, 63 quid. Cool. Right, I think that was what we had to do then. Clear them all out, start afresh with it. Hopefully we'll get a little bit of money coming in now. I don't want to buy another loan, but what I am happy to do is sit and nurse this place until we've got about 4 grand sat here, so we can do basically this on the other side, but with the other style of coaster, I think, because as much as I would like a wooden coaster, we just can't afford the research. Have a happiness rating of at least 70. Good. Did we get anything for that? No. Have no loan debts yet. Price satisfaction of at least 70. We got that. So the only thing we can do now is once we get 600 people, we currently have. Oh, sell 600 tickets. It's not 600 people in the park. Oh, that makes a big difference, because 600 people in the park with the rise we had was going to be really tough, but selling 600 tickets is much more manageable. In fact, we could just kick everyone out and start again. That will then get us this big block of land in the middle, and we can join these 2 little areas up with a couple of bigger rides. Okay, cool. Oh, in that case, I'm more than happy to sit and nurse this place for a bit. Which I will do off camera. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, you can give us a like. It really helps out the channel. And if you're not already, don't forget to subscribe. Any thoughts, queries, suggestions, pop them down in the comments. Fancy a chat, you can find me on Twitter. And thank you to all of our patrons. They make these videos possible through their incredible support at patreon.com/geekism. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.